Hi, hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Coupe, and I'm bringing you some Call of Duty 4 gameplay with a story. Now, I've been doing a lot of Call of Duty 4 lately. I don't know, I'm getting sick of Black Ops. I'm getting sick of a lot of games, and it's just fun to play Call of Duty 4 again. And I'm actually in the process of doing a Call of Duty 4 montage. I might actually just make it a montage in general and put other games in, but for right now I just kind of want to do a Call of Duty 4 montage. I'm setting up for footage right now. So expect that to come out, and I've got an amazing idea for it, so it could be something huge. It might be the biggest fucking montage I've ever seen. Not as far as like maybe all the shots goes. It's gonna be epic. Like how it's going to be produced, I have great ideas. Anyways, I don't want to get too much into that. I want to tell my story. This story here is about poker. I used to play a lot of, actually I still play a lot of poker. I just came back from the casino actually. I didn't do too well. I lost a couple $100. I usually do well. I've just been keeping track this year for going, and even though the last couple of times I've gone I've lost a couple hundred, I'm still up 1,300 for this year. So, I do well at the casino. Anyways, I got into this little bar poker tournament. I'm not sure if where you are, if they have them, but anyways, in where I am, there's bars, and the bars will run these free poker tournaments that you don't have to pay to get into. You gather up points, and at the end of the season, you can play in this final tournament, and you can win a seat to another tournament, and the winner of that seat can win a seat to an actual like $10,000 World Series tournament. Anyways, this one was first place of the finals would win a seat to a $5,000 tournament in Buffalo, and so I played all season. I gathered up points, and I'm in London, Ontario, Canada, and I made it to this finals in Toronto. So this Toronto tournament was where it was all at, and Toronto's like 2-hour drive from where I live. Anyways, I went down there with another friend of mine that also played in the tournaments, and I got another buddy. Neither of us have cars. I got another buddy to drive us down there, but it was an evening tournament. It started at like, I don't know, 5 in the evening, and you know, there's no telling how long it would go till. So my buddy that drove us down, he couldn't guarantee how long he was going to stay, so he ended up leaving early, and all the people from London, I lasted longer than everybody from London. Only the top 3 places paid out anything, by the way. This was a big tournament, and only like 3 people paid out, and so I made it as farther than anybody from London. Everybody else left, and my other buddy that I got my friend to give a ride, anyways, he ended up sticking around because he had no way home either. So at the end of the tournament at 1 o'clock in the morning, we sat there, we had no way home, and we're thinking about it. And I'm an idiot for putting myself in this situation, but I've learned from it, so ignore the fact that what really happened. But anyways, so we get stuck in Toronto, and it's I don't even know how many an hour's drive, half an hour drive, 5 minutes, basically multiply it by 6. 2-hour drive multiplied by 6 is that's a 12-hour walk. That's probably about right. So it was a long walk ahead of us, and we sat there, and we had I think we had like $10 between us. So we went to this 24-hour grocery store, and we bought you know, some pop and chips and just like something, because we were getting hungry. So we bought some, you know, some munchies, and we sat in the parking lot, and we're like, what the fuck are we going to do? So I went back in the store. We didn't have any cards. And I went back in the store, and I got the guys at the store to give me some paper, a pen, and some scissors. And I literally, from ace to king, all 4 suits, made a deck of cards and cut them out. And we sat there, and we played cards for like a couple hours, and then we were like, you know what, alright, either we gotta start walking it. So I don't know, it was like 2 o'clock, I think, maybe 3, and we started walking, and my buddy, he's a big guy, he's like 6'4", you know, 6'4", he's like close to 300 pounds. He's a big guy. Anyways, he had his thumb out. He's hitchhiked before. I've never hitchhiked. I don't recommend it. It's not something I'm proud of, but whatever. I survived it. Anyways, and so he got this guy that was driving by, and this guy. Anyways, we got picked up by a transport truck driver. He's a bigger guy, heavier set guy. And he drove us back to, he went down the 401, which you don't know what the hell that is. It's a highway. He went down this highway and dropped us off, literally just on the outside of my hometown. So I literally had to walk, I think it was like a half an hour to the nearest bus stop. And by that time, it was, but after walking to the bus, it was like a 45-minute walk. Actually, after walking to the bus, it was 6 o'clock, so the buses just started. So we were actually 2-hour drive, 4 o'clock, from like, we got the ride from the guy at 4 o'clock. So, one of the fucked up situations. And then I got on the bus and I fucking went home. I was so tired. I was just burnt to shit. Anyways, that's a story for you. So, tell me if you've ever gone hitchhiking. If you haven't, don't. You know? There's some fucked up people these days. Anyways, this has been a longer video, and thanks for listening to my story. And this is Lex Coupe saying, I still don't have an intro. Skadoosh. Outro. Skadoosh. This is Lex Coupe. My cat's in heat, so don't forget to follow me on Twitter.